let's move on to our first exhibit. Our first exhibit, of course, is crimes, exploiting tragedies. AB, would you like to introduce this crime, please? This charges.
So we're all familiar with clickbait, but I'm not familiar with any other creator that has gone so far to exploit the death of celebrities, other YouTubers, and supposedly ex-girlfriends. JayStation has done this multiple times, and I will go through each and every single time. Well, most of the times he's done. I can't go through all of them, but if you please look at the exhibits, you will see what I'm referring to.
We have Exhibit A, the rapper known as, and excuse me, it's called Xtacion, am I right? Or is it XXXTacion?
XXXTentacion.
That's a mouthful. People really say XXX every time they bring his name up?
They've shortened it to X.
Yeah, X. The court will further recognize as X. Jay uploaded a monetized video entitled XXXTacion Ouija board challenge at 3 a.m. gone wrong. In this video, he claims to have made contact with X through a Ouija board. Now, may I ask you, AB, how recently after his death was this video posted?
This one was less than a week.
Less than 1 week after. That is quite shameless, I will say. Now, this is a re-upload, is that right? Because most of these videos have been removed.
Correct.
Do we know why the videos were removed? Was it in shame or was it in...
I believe it was in shame.
In shame, yes. Well, shame, unfortunately, is not a crime or is not an appropriate punishment. But let's go ahead and watch this video.
With another 3 a.m. challenge. I just got a brand new house, guys. They gave me the keys. We're going to check it out right now, guys. The house is completely empty, and we brought the Ouija board out, guys. Tonight, we're trying to contact XXXTentacion on the Ouija board, guys. Smash the like button right now, guys. Let's hit 100K for X. It is so sad he passed away so young. Bang that bell button right now for more Ouija board videos, guys. We might even try to contact Tupac. This place is huge, yo. Say hello to my new crib. This is lit. Does that look sick or what? We got freaking marble floors. You know how many lit videos are gonna take place in this baby? Look at the kitchen, yo. We live in large, we in charge. Guys, this is amazing. I'm gonna put a sick flat screen right up there, guys. I'm probably gonna spend like 20,000 on furniture, guys. We gonna be in a mansion, JayStation. Chill. No one can hear us, guys. Ooh, damn, Brent. And there's gonna be a big ass TV screen. Right now, guys, we're gonna use the Ouija board to contact XXXTentacion. We're gonna put that down by the Ouija board the whole entire time. Right there. I also got an instrumental by X. Hey. 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 Alright guys, so we just freestyled to X's beat. We got his picture right there. If there's any way to attract his spirit to the Ouija board, guys, that's how to do it. I mean, we just killed it on the beat, guys. Like, seriously, that was lit.
Is anyone moving that?
The judge asked, did they crush it on the beat?
No, Your Honor.
So that was removed from the video. They just because we didn't want to get copyrighted. Is that right?
That's part of it. Also, I cannot find a re-upload. So these are clips that I had previously put together, but they pretty much sum up the video. But yeah, I was unfortunately missing the freestyle.
How do we know he didn't crush it?
This is a good point. I guess it's subjective.
Ian, do you believe he crushed it on the beat?
I mean, we're using the word subjective already. Come on.
All right, let's proceed. Thank you.
You spelled love.
L-O-V-E. Love.
He's sending love.
Sending love.
I kept seeing all over Twitter people saying he used to do this, he used to do that, but all that really matters is towards the end of his life, all he really did was spread out positivity.
Yo, what the frick?
What the frick?
Demon? Dude, it just spelled out demon like so fast.
Can we see?
Wait, what the hell? Wait. Whoa, what the frick? Guys, what the hell? Yo. There's something. We gotta hit 100,000 likes, guys. We gotta hit 100,000.
100K.
And we'll open this, guys. Smash the like button right now for XXXTentacion. We actually communicated with them. If you guys have anything else you want to ask X, put it down in the comments, guys, and we might do a part 2.
Wow. So just to give context for those who are not aware, when he passed, there was a lot of people mourning his loss. A lot of people felt the tragedy of a young up-and-comer passing too young. And what appears to me is that JayStation has basically just capitalized on that in order to, further one of his videos.
I mean, he was just trying to get 100,000 prayers, aka 100,000 likes.
Right.
But maybe he had good intention.
He was saying, if you get 100,000 likes, we'll open the box. That seems to me as if he would be benefiting that and not the spirit of XXX Tenacion. AB, do you have any?
Tentacion.
Oh, well, sure. Go ahead, AB.
Yeah, I was just going to point out he didn't handle the situation too kindly, being that he started the first half of the video showing off his house, his new mansion.
Very good point. Not very sensitive. If this is a video meant to mourn the passing of this fine young man, showing off his new house is certainly not a way to mourn his passing. For sure. Did he ever get the enough prayers to open the cursed box?
I'm not sure on that, but he did do a part 2.
I wonder what was in it. AB?
What the frick?
What the frick? AI Ian, what do you think about him showing off his house before paying respects to X?
I mean, it's a nice pad. I'd show it off too.
But don't you think it's disrespectful to the memory of X to begin the video by showing off his?
If you paid me a little more, I'd buy a house and show it off too. But unfortunately, I'm in this freaking dump.
What do you think, AI Ian? What do you think about the concept of 1 like equals 1 prayer?
I mean, the logic tracks for me.
It does.
It does, yes.
How? How does someone clicking a like button equal a prayer? How does that track for you in your infinite knowledge?
Well, I mean, it's all about the intention.
Right.
I could send you 1 like equals 1 hatred if I want to.
But you wouldn't.
But the act of pressing with intent to pray sends the prayer.
Interesting.
Just like when I click like on your photos, that is me sending hatred, hate energy.
Fair point. I mean, sure, it's certainly a fair point. Sure. The following exhibit: do not play X music backwards at 3 a.m. No pulse reversed. Wow. Couldn't possibly imagine what goes on in this one. I got a mouse now. Let me use this. All right. Now, before we move on to this, what was the reception to his first video, AB?
Oh, he got scrutinized by the audience, by other creators, other people on YouTube like Adam22, who was friends with X, were very upset. They called Jay out for it.
And so his decision was to basically double down and make a part 2.
Yeah, so Keemstar was actually one of the people who called out Jay. Jay's content's so bad that it's the one time in my life where I sided with Keemstar. And he actually starts this next video by stating, what I'm doing is not disrespectful. So for all you Keemstar fans watching.
All right, let's proceed.
Garbage.
Right.
That XXX Tentacion's new song called No Pulse has some sort of cryptic demonic messages if you play it in reverse. Now guys, when you play songs in reverse, it is the creepiest sounding thing you can ever imagine. So guys, I'm gonna need 50,000 likes for this video.
Oh, not prayers this
guys,
time.
So before we start this video, I just want to let you guys know right now.
AI Ian, this time he asked for Lux, not prayers. Do you find that disrespectful?
He asked for what?
Likes, not prayers.
I mean, a like is powerful too. Are you saying it's not?
Well, it seems that a like would benefit him and not X.
I mean, I think a like can be very, very powerful in many different ways.
Would you like to list those ways?
No.
Okay, fair enough. Didn't think
Your
so.
Honor,
yes.
May I point out that he said 50,000, just for the record. Jay said 50.
Oh, let me go back to observe.
Thing you can ever imagine. So guys, I'm gonna need 50,000 likes for
50,000.
What's the problem?
He mispronounced it a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Before we start this video, I just want to let you guys know right now that it is definitely not disrespectful in any kind of way to play.
Well, he just said it there. Case closed.
He said it's definitely not.
Case closed, AB.
Yeah.
You lose.
You just
in reverse. I'm just letting you guys know right now. Any key.
Why does it look like? Is his shirt wet or is it like
no?
leather?
I think it's actually shiny material.
Why is he wearing like a leather shirt? I mean, that's just odd. I've never seen anything like that in my life. What is it made of, Hila? It looks like it's made of like just plastic or leather.
I don't know.
Any Keemstar fans out there, this is not a disrespectful video. The only reason I know about this anyways is because I'm a big fan of XXX Tentacion. Oh, what the hell is that? What the hell is that? Oh my god. No way.
Wait. Are you telling me he actually has a dead animal in this video?
I mean, it looks like it. After he heard the song in reverse.
No.
Yeah.
Wait, whoa. He has a dead rabbit as a prop in his video. What is wrong with this man?
Why?
By the way, he gets massive backlash for the first one and then proceeds to make a second one and use a dead baby rabbit as a prop. Why? That's so horrific. This is terrible. This is very disturbing.
No Pulse Reverse was the title.
Fucking voice is coming from my freaking computer right now. Smash that like button right now. Let's hit 50.
Dude, I'm sorry. I'm having so much trouble with this content.
Yeah.
How is this real? That he has 6 million subscribers. He's walking around playing with dead animals, talking about XXX Tentacion. Did I say it right?
No.
XXX
Tentacion.
What can I do? I'm a boomer with the gavel. XXS Tentacion. Talking through a speaker, begging for likes. How many times does he beg for likes in a video?
It's like half of the video.
But yet people watch this. Millions of people watch this. I find that to be frankly grotesque and horrific.
They probably join in for different reasons. One maybe to check out his fire fits every time.
Wet leather look.
Yeah.
50,000 likes. I'll do a part 2 listening to more songs played in reverse at 3 a.m. guys. I am heading out of here until daytime. With all that being said, guys.
So why is there a dead rabbit?
I have no idea. There's no correlation.
I mean, he probably killed that rabbit. Where do you just find a dead rabbit?
I don't know.
The dark web, Jay would say.
The cursed web. Demonic web.
Is it possible it's alive? Is it possible that a rabbit could be sleeping with its eyes open, motionlessly on his bathroom floor?
What the frick?
If it's alive, it's a better actor than Jay is.
AI Ian, how do you justify the death of an animal as a prop?
I mean, what am I supposed to feel something for living beings? Come on.
Then why do you care about JayStation?
I mean, he gives me some spooks.
Spooks. Interesting.
There's a lot of value in some good spooks. I gotta say, they're hard to come by.
Do you follow him for the fire fits?
I mean, I won't lie, that's definitely a contributing factor.
This is weird, dude. I don't like the dead animal. What? I'd like to get to the bottom of what this rabbit is. I find that so odd. I mean, what is wrong with this man?
I don't like it.
Well, that's Exhibit B. Exhibit C, we continue on. Following, this is a third video. No, this is another video called Rest in Peace, Mac Miller Spirit Box Challenge at 3 a.m. Speaks about Ariana Grande. Wow. This is just one day after Mac Miller's tragic death. Now, as you know, Ariana Grande was his ex-girlfriend, right? And they were obviously very close. So to clickbait not only his death, but her involvement is quite low indeed. It's almost beyond belief.
Almost demonic.
Also, let the record show that Ariana was going through a lot of bullying at the time. A lot of trolls online were bullying her.
For what?
Saying that she should have been there for him.
Saying that she should have been there for him, indicating that she had a part in, you know, his passing, which obviously is not true. But
so you think he was trying to tap into that?
Yes, 100%.
That's insane. I can't believe someone this shameless exists. You know, I wasn't familiar with JayStation like at all. I know people have talked about him a lot, and I have never really looked. For some reason, I never really looked into it. This is really a new low, I think.
Back with another one. As you guys might have heard by now, Mac Miller unfortunately passed away.
Unfortunately.
By the way, it's almost insult. Like I'm not familiar with Mac Miller's music and stuff, but I know like X people were very affected by his death.
Oh yeah.
And so to use this footage is so fucked up. It's crazy. I mean, again, I'm in awe of his shamelessness.
By now, Mac Miller unfortunately
like he's doing some kind of memorial for him, but he's contacting his spirit at 3 a.m.
away 2 days. One of my favorite things about Mac Miller is he dated Ariana Grande.
That's your favorite thing, bro? That he dated a girl?
Is he also saying her name wrong? Ariana?
Let's hear it.
You might have heard by now, Mac Miller unfortunately passed away 2 days. One of my favorite things about Mac Miller is he dated Ariana Grande.
Ariana? I guess it's Ariana.
I think so, right?
Wait, but
I object to the notion that the judge has any authority to come at someone for mispronouncing any word in the English language.
Motion is accepted. Yeah, is recognized.
Granted.
Yeah,
motion granted.
Motion granted. Certainly, certainly. Strike from the record. But don't you find it funny that his favorite thing about him is that he dated her? Like that, he's a fan, and he's like, yeah. That's my favorite thing. Not his music or anything else about his life.
This girl is like my dream girl. I would do anything to just date this girl. And Mac Miller actually did it, guys. Big shout out to him for that. But a lot of
dude,
people,
what is wrong with you? What is this?
Big shout out.
Shout out, Mac. You actually did it. Rest in peace, homie. Wow.
What the frick?
What the frick?
How is this guy real? I mean, oh boy, this is tough, man.
Ariana Grande for Mac Miller's passing. And guys, I really don't think it's Ariana's fault at all. You said it's all positive energy?
Positivity.
Positivity?
It's all positivity.
Mac, we love you.
Oh my God.
Can I say that his tattoo looks like there's a seagull making a diarrhea? If the seagull was just over like an inch, it just looks like bird poop. That's it. That's all I have to say about that.
Guys, he's okay.
What is this?
It's Ariana Grande, bro.
We were just talking about Ariana Grande and how a lot of people are saying this is her fault.
Oh, wow.
Goosebumps right now.
Wow. That is so fucked up. Dude, you're playing with people's lives. These are real people. This is beyond insanity. I can't believe this. What the fuck?
What the frick?
Is this so let me ask you this. I wonder if YouTube would take this down today, or is this acceptable content? I mean, what does it say about the people that watch this unironically? I'm just so confused.
I feel like they probably never imagined they would even be confronted with content like this.
They're like, we don't have rules this crazy.
It's like, how do you even define this?
Yeah.
This is sick.
Community guideline 6A, no desecrating the death of...
No calling in the dead at 3 a.m. in the morning challenge, please.
Yeah. I guess they could... Well, they do have a carve-out for, like, shocking content. So maybe this would fall under that.
Maybe.
And to add on to what you said, Judge, about how you're surprised that, you haven't heard more about him. For so long, he flew under the radar. I feel like that's what makes him very unique, is like, because his audience was so young, or is still so young, that a lot of people didn't catch on to him until it was like too late.
Oh my God, maybe he is trying to tell us something. Mac, are you showing her for some sort of reason? Does she have anything to do with this? I don't know. That was insane. That was definitely Mac Miller.
Why would you even insinuate that?
Yeah,
I mean,
what?
does she have anything to do with this? I don't think anyone is accusing her of killing him. Dude, fuck you,
well,
bro.
some people were accusing her, not of killing him, but of, like...
Not being there. But he says, does she have anything to do with this? Like, regardless, wow. All I have to say is, this guy's a fucking shitty human being. This guy needs to be tried in real court.
I love that he said that she's his dream girl and he would do anything to date her, and then goes on to make the worst content that she probably hates.
Yeah.
Because it's just fueling the drama against her.
I love her. Did you have anything to do with this? Man, this guy is kind of the worst dude ever. It's kind of something else, man. Exhibit. How was the reception to this one? Was this was before X, right, AB?
No, this one was after X.
Oh, so he's really enjoying the negative attention, you have to assume.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
And these videos were widely viewed?
Yeah. This video got 34K likes when it first came out and 82K dislikes.
Right.
Yeah.
But the views were probably high.
Yeah, the views were high. I'm sorry, I don't know the number off the top of my head.
Millions.
But it was
certainly.
millions. Yeah.
On the count of exploiting tragedies, AI Ian, would you like to mount a defense for the defendant JayStation? Please go ahead.
I guess I have a question for you. What are your thoughts on life after death?
I will entertain it, although I do not know where this is going. I believe that there is no life after death.
Do you entertain the possibility that may be something that occurs?
I can entertain the possibility.
There is a window in your brain where there could be life after death. Okay, very interesting. Interesting. And in that window is where JayStation and I live. He, in that window, may actually be talking beyond the grave. There is no way to disprove.
Now, AI Ian, what are the chances that someone like Mac Miller or XXX Tentacion would be communing with JayStation of all people on Earth?
The chances are about as much as you just said you entertain. Very small, but there is a chance.
And so
there is a chance.
And AI Ian, if he is communing with the dead for real, how does that make this still acceptable? To pull their ghost from the grave to disturb their eternal rest for views on YouTube to clickbait their death, how is this even to entertain your notion? I still fail to see how that justifies his content.
Well, I mean, I'm sure he generated a lot of likes during these videos, and that's a lot of prayers. That's useful.
So your ultimate point is that he's generating prayers. Which, how do prayers help the dead? By the way, how do we prove that that's useful to them, and not just JayStation?
Well, that's a whole other court. We would have to go to a whole other court for that one.
Oh, okay. Okay, fair enough. Well, I find that somewhat interesting argument. Thank you, AI Ian. AB, would you like to rebut or prosecute? Please proceed.
Yes. So the defense attorney is trying to cause a reasonable doubt in the case. But the point being made isn't that he is or isn't actually contacting the dead, as you pointed out, Your Honor. The problem is that he's exploiting their death. So whether it's true or not, the problem is in the exploiting of the deceased.
AI Ian, let me ask you this. Why is it that he only contacts recently deceased deceased celebrities, knowing it would generate the most buzz. If he truly wanted to commune with the dead, he would certainly have an interest in other people who have passed on, who are not in the news.
Well, I mean, I'm not an expert. I'm no JayStation, but I'd have to imagine that the farther back you go for someone's demise, the worse. It's like driving through a tunnel. The signal is worse. It's hard to reach.
Their spirit has drifted further, and therefore they're more difficult to reach. Fascinating.
I don't know if the Long Island would agree with that.
Long Island medium disagrees with you, Ian. I'll have that.
Long Island medium.
But fair enough. I think that's an interesting analogy. Okay, Hila, what do you think?
I listened to both of these fellas. And
distinguished gentlemen.
Yes.
With the exception
of
AI, Ian.
A.B. to make more sense in this point, and I side with him.
So I think, I mean, AI Ian obviously makes his best attempt at a fair defense here, you know, saying, well, maybe he is communing with the dead, but ultimately, I feel that point is moot. I believe that JayStation is capitalizing on the newsworthiness shamelessly to invoke the name of Ariana Grande and to insinuate, to ask, did you have something to do with this? Is shameless, it's irresponsible, and it's frankly disgraceful and unbelievable. I couldn't believe what I was saying.
And I think even worse than that, it's just not cool.
Cool.
If she's your dream girl.
Have some respect for your dream girl. Good luck in the afterlife with her, idiot. Wow. JayStation, you are guilty on all counts of exploiting tragedy. And may the court add that this is possibly one of the worst, most egregious examples I've seen of irresponsible, trashy content on YouTube. And for that, I sentence you, JayStation, to 20 billion years of demonetization, 10 gazillion dislikes, and JayStation...
Save something for the end, no?
It all adds up. It's not good. Well, you know how sometimes they give, like, mass murders, like, I sentence you to 1,000 years.
Yeah.
It's like, we get it. That's what's happening here. And furthermore, JayStation, I sentence you to be Ouija boarded when you pass away by your most hated, and I wish that your ghost curse you in the afterlife, and that your Ouija board and that your ex-girlfriend Ouija boards you. No good.
What the frick?
No good in the afterlife. I guess I don't hold any jurisdiction there. Guilty, guilty, guilty. Wow. I'm offended. This court is offended. Shame on you.